In this video, I'm going to reveal exactly what you do when you have a muscle sprain or a strain, or what you want to call a pulled muscle. Now, I'm Jim O'Connor from Wellness Word Newsletter, and today's video is extremely important, and it actually hits home because last week I was in the gym and I've been training for over 25 years, I hardly ever get injured. And all of a sudden, on the 7th repetition, I just feel on a leg squat, I feel my lower back, a major twinge go on in my lower back. I stop immediately, and to make a long story short, I actually strained a muscle in my erector spinae and my lower back. So what did I do? Obviously, I had to stop and work my way back home, but the first thing that I really had to do, and knew I had to do, was to get ice on it immediately. Just obviously not push through and be tough and push through that exercise and work on repetition number 8, number 9, number 10. I knew I had to stop. So what I want to do is I want to explain exactly what you do to get over this particular type of injury, because you know what, if you work out long enough, something is bound to happen, a minor strain. And this was actually, it felt like it was major, but it was a minor strain. It took me about a week to get back into the gym and function, but for a couple of days I had a hard time. The day after, I couldn't not even put on my socks. I couldn't bend over, it hurt that badly. But within a week, I was back in the gym. Obviously not doing leg squats or doing exercises that will affect it, but within a week and a half, I was pretty much 90% recovered, which is really cool. So this is what you want to do. And it's very important because by following this particular procedure, you will help the healing process to get back on your activity plan as quickly as possible. And it's real simple. It's very easy to remember. It's called RICE. R-I-C-E. Now the first thing you want to do immediately is you want to rest the joint or the muscle that is injured, sprained or strained. You want to rest it. That means don't go back in the gym the next day and test it. You want to rest it. Give it a few days off. The second thing you want to do is you want to apply ice to it. Okay, compress them with ice. And what I did is I grabbed the biggest, hugest bulk order of vegetables, frozen vegetables, and I put that on my back. And what you want to do is you want to go for 15 minutes on and you want to go for 20 minutes off. So 15 minutes on, ice it, and then 20 minutes off, then 15 on, and then 20 off. And what you want to do is for the first 48 hours after the injury, you want to keep the inflammation down, the swelling down. You want to limit the blood flow to the area. This is proven to aid in the healing process so you can get back into that gym and onto your activity routine or into your sport as quickly as possible. So the second one is ice. So you want to rest, you want to ice, and you want to compress. What you want to do is you want to wrap an ACE bandage around it, or you want to compress the area that is injured. It'll help decrease the swelling, and it'll aid in the recovery process. This is the first 48 hours now, mind you, the first 48 hours. And then after compression, it's E, you're going to elevate it. So you elevate it above your heart rate. Let's say it's your arm, hand will be above the heart rate, or the heart. And what that does is it helps to not pool the blood in that particular area as well. It also helps decrease the swelling, etc. So now after the 48 hours, if you're not any better at all, you might want to seek medical attention, possibly talk to a doctor about what you can do. But most of the time, you're going to get better in 48 hours. You're going to feel an improvement. So what you want to do after that is you want to apply heat. So you do the same type of procedure. You want to do 15 minutes heat and then 20 minutes off, 15 minutes heat, 20 minutes off, and that's exactly what you do. So I hope this video empowered you. So the next time you get a little injury or a little sprain or something in the gym or whatever in daily life, just remember to RICE it. R-I-C-E, rest, ice, compress, and elevate, and you will get back on your routine as quickly as possible. Now, for more information like this, what I'd like you to do is go to www.wellnessword, which is in WORD.com, and there what you can do is you can qualify for a free mini course on how to get the most out of your exercise program in the least amount of time. I give you tricks, tips, and secrets, and exactly how it's done. These are scientific backed tips, tricks, and secrets. So I'll see you at Wellness Word newsletter. This is Jim O'Connor signing out here from the ocean, wishing you a fantastic day.